Hello, DayZ World. I'm the Greedy Peasant, and welcome to the Peasant Podcast. Get comfortable as we sit by the fire and chat everything DayZ. We are live from the TPP Studio with the podcast team, TikTok creator Smiley's Got a Gun, and long-term DayZ player Mr. ADKcue. Chat controller and security is available for the Queen Peasant, and of course the DayZ community is here. Here at TPP, we want to hear what you have to say. So drop your thoughts and your opinions in chat. This podcast gives a voice to the DayZ console people. Welcome everybody to the Peasants Podcast. That's the part I missed.
Oh, that was glorious too. That was beautiful.
That's taken me like
That was,
a good 18 months to get round, and I stole John Lord's opening. So anyone doesn't know who John Lords is, John Lords is a very famous radio broadcaster that just recently retired. He's in big shit now, but...
I was gonna say, isn't he the one?
Yep, yes. But he was on radio for like 70 years or something like that, and his opening is, "Hello world, this is John Lords." So I stole that. Thanks, Johnny. We appreciate you.
Okay. We'll take one little snippet of your life. We won't take the rest though.
That's all we want. That's all we want. Yeah, we don't want anything else.
We're backing away.
Oh, I don't know. It just comes controversy after controversy. It seems everybody in being famous just gets hammered.
Yeah.
Yep. Moral of the story, don't be famous.
Don't be famous. So, turn off the show, peeps. Welcome everyone to the Peasants Podcast. Yes, the new logo is absolutely fire. Big shout out to Mr. Connor from CDS and Mr. Teabag for putting it together.
CDS, CDS.
That's
CDS
it.
for all your DayZ services.
That's it. For your custom DayZ services.
Proudly sponsored you.
That's it.
Yeah,
It was fat. Beautiful new logo. So, very impressed, very impressed. Yep, new intro too. New intro's a little bit more upbeat and catchier. So, we're really working on pulling the podcast into a new light, evolving it. First of all, we'll introduce the apps to two legends that put up with me every week. Firstly, on my left, Smiley's Got a Gun, and then on my right, Mr. ADKcue. Welcome, guys.
Morning.
Morning,
Ooh,
morning.
You introduced me first this time. I was first. I told you I was going to be the fave today.
Yeah, you got the legs
Morning,
out.
Greedy.
You got the legs. So if Q had his legs out, he'd be first
Flash and
for
flash.
sure. If he was in his uniform, like he was, you wouldn't even get a mention.
If he was wearing a leather jacket right now, he would totally be first.
You see, you can't win with you two, eh?
No.
You do moan on mate. You always wear the same shit. I wear different shit and then just get absolutely bollocks.
Yep.
Go and back your fucking self next week, I
And
tell
then,
you.
do you know what we do? We then steal your uniform and wear your clothes on you. So I've got the leather jacket on that he usually wears. It's all love. It's all love. It's a little worn in the
all
jacket, but it's very comfy. Very comfy.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to start off with, firstly, a little announcement that I've kept sort of quiet. Next Tuesday, we submit our very first TPP episode to the DayZ Spotlight. So we're going to do a rundown of what we did over the last month, the update, talking to our guests, And every month we get to update a little segment to go into the actual spotlight under the TPP banner. So that's fucking going to be absolutely hectic. They gave us the full professional terms and conditions, what can be said, what can't be said. More of the fact if don't get on there and hammer the fuck out of us. You know, the spotlight's about being positive. You know, it's about community. It's about moving that sort of drive forward to create a positive atmosphere for DayZ. So, very, very excited, very nervous, dealing with the big boys. Next, hopefully, it's just, Greedy, can you come work for us? And then I'm moving to Prague. I already told the wife. If they're listening, I am available. Just email me at the Greedy Peasent. .com.
No,
You can
at
find,
you.
or,
He's gonna just at him.
just at me. Just at me. No. Just at me. So.
I'll be there.
Oh, that's funny.
What are you talking about? You're already there. You're already streaming from their closet over there. I don't know what
They
you're
don't.
talking about.
Bro, they don't know that. All right. I've packed up my whole operation, and I'm now sitting in a dumpster out the front of BI headquarters, streaming away. So come and knock on my lid.
Hacked into their Wi-Fi.
That's fat hacking into their Wi-Fi. Living off their lunchtime scraps.
Yeah.
But no, that's it was cool to get that whole because we're in there with there's a few other podcasts. There's 87.8 Survivor FM. There's State of Survival, and there's Friendly a DayZ podcast. So each podcast is going to have their own little segment on the spotlight to be able to either show off what the community, what they've done over the time. We can even promote ourselves. So we're going to try and pull, 250 words isn't very much in a segment. So it might be very broken English because we're going to take out all the tos, the its, the ums, the ands, anything like that. Strip it right down and make sure we get all the information. So
it's written, is it? It's written.
It's written.
It's not like.
It's written.
Not a video.
And it's not a video, so it's more of a written article with obviously the things that we attach to. I'll be putting references to the episodes that we talk about actually in there. So just to help people come back across to the podcast and get the whole gist. And if they want to find out what's going on, that's where it's all going to be. So super fucking excited.
Gotcha.
Absolutely chuffed. I'll be passing it on to my co-host to sort of run over to say, hey, is this something you want to read? And more of an approval because these guys have, you've been with me for nearly 2 years. You're a major part of the show. And I want your opinion to make sure that what we're putting out as a podcast is what we all agree on. So, going to be cool. Going to be absolutely sick.
Will there be
Hot.
Will there be a? Excuse me.
Yep.
Will there be an
Lady in
audio
the
book
Puff.
available?
An audio book?
Will there be an audio?
I believe now you can go on Google and circle it, like highlight it, and it will read it to you if you right click on it.
No.
Yep. No longer do you have to worry about reading.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That's such an outdated concept.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'll read it as an audio book for £50. No one's going to read it as an audio book. £50 quite a lot. I want to see you work first. Please put all applications for audiobooks to thegreedypeasant.com. Find the website there. For bruv. For bruv.
Actually, you might be onto something there, because there are, I'm one of many. You might, maybe just turn it into a little
Side hustle.
audiobook.
Little side hustle.
Little side hustle.
That's it.
Yeah.
Noah's audiobooks. Sounds pretty fucking good. It'll just have random swear. For fuck's sakes, fucking stupid fucking headset. Back to the story. Right, we're going to go through some server news and events. Just down here. Okay, so for new and updated servers, there's a server called When Hell Freezes Over. Hardcore Sakau, 2-hour days, 2-hour nights. Nights on extra hard. XMLs have been updated with electrical base items to prevent despawning. 4 electrical base items. So obviously they've expanded all their, so you don't have to really worry about, cable reels, generators, construction lights, batteries and other batteries disappearing on it from your bases, which is a pretty cool idea. It means you can set your stuff up and don't have to have the big flags. They've got radio towers with open compounds, but not a bad little server. You can always get all the details you want. Exclamation Discord, they've dropped it all in our little update. There's a server called The Zone. This is an Australian server. Has over 100 modded location, bases, castles, city overhauls, islands, military bases and more. Now that most gear is tiered, high-end loot can show up about anywhere. So get out there and explore. This was a pretty interesting server. We're actually going to spotlight it on our Spotlight Week, which is in 2 weeks. It seems like they've gone like a Dungeons and Dragons based sort of roleplay style game. There's quests to do and all sorts of stuff, so can't wait to dive into that. That looks absolutely wicked. They've actually got a event, 1 week only. Dr. Biggles is searching for rare first edition of his library, so it's a treasure hunt style event. And you're able to obtain a pair of MVGs. I'll just show you give you a little love for the advertisement. Oh, there it is there. So basically, their server is stood still in time, and currently, I guess, locked in darkness. And of course, their temperatures have lowered. So these guys put quite a lot of advertisement and quite a lot of detail into their the extra items they add in. This is some of the, as you can see, the quests that you come across in the zone. And I mean, it's really, really detailed. Very, very detailed. He's put quite a lot of work into it. I'm actually going to try and little AI in there. Oh, you can recognise that AI. So, Bruv's our AI expert. So very good, very, very good. But
Yeah,
yes,
love it, love it.
that's our little little server news and new servers. So definitely go and check it out. We put our hand out to all servers. If you come in new, if you've got an event on, drop it in my Discord. I'll always produce it out here on the podcast. Get some good flow happening with what's going on in the community. Just keep everyone updated. And before we go on to our chat, Coast, do you have any business you want to roll out before we do?
Oh, we're doing our business?
Yeah, you can do your business now.
I'll bring up one thing.
Oh, well, you can get it all out.
Mine's short and sweet.
I think we're going to see a lot more Stalker-themed servers. Ooh. Fire away, Mr. Q.
Stalker 2 releasing.
Yeah, it looks mad.
It does. I noticed this week I was looking into the Easter eggs and Sakau quite a bit, and I noticed one that I haven't actually noticed yet, and I was wondering if any of you have. The zombies underneath the ice, and the frozen lakes and stuff.
No?
Not live ones, of course, dead zombies.
Okay.
But apparently on a lot of the lakes around Sakai, there's dead zombies under the ice. Well, that was a nice little Easter egg.
Like frozen, like the piles, bruv. You lost
Yeah.
Mike, I think, because you stood up. You got all excited.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I have seen that. I have seen that. Yeah, I did see that somewhere, but I haven't seen them like in real life, meaning like, you know, in the actual game. Have you seen him in the game yet, Q? Have you actually seen come across him
Well,
yet or not?
I've been to 2 lakes and I haven't seen them yet. So if anyone's seen them, let us shout, let us know.
Yeah, tell us where it is.
Well, I wasn't sure if like server owners were doing it, like making it themselves, or is it actually unofficial?
I'm pretty sure it's actually unofficial because I don't think you can place things under the ice. But I'm pretty sure it's unofficial because
Okay.
the video that I was watching was about the official Easter eggs.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because there is a lot of them.
All right,
There is
homework for everyone.
quite
Hunt
a
for the
few.
frozen zombies.
That's it. Send us a
Yeah, they
screenshot.
did.
The
Yeah.
pics in.
There's a shit ton of Easter eggs at Sakau, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, any others that you like, or is that? Did they mention
Apart
any
from
other
the-
Easter eggs?
Well, the obvious ones that everyone knows about, like,
That's you, bruv.
Oh, is that me?
oh,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
apart from ones that everyone knows about, like the cave ones and the stone letters. Still want to know what the stone letters are all about.
What are
Yeah.
the stone letters?
So
Like,
there's
where
a
are
little
they?
connection. So if you go to the alien cave has 2 things on it. It's got a picture of SPC-157, which if you know the SPC, like they're monsters that are classified. Now this thing is the monster that if you stop looking at it, it moves.
Oh, like yeah, we talked about that. Like the like in
Yeah.
you know what I'm trying to say? Minecraft. What are they called?
Yeah, Enderman things.
Like an Enderman.
Yeah,
Enderman,
a
thank you.
reverse Enderman.
Yeah.
And then if there's like
Like a stone drawing, like a
of
constellation
circles
almost.
and stuff, and then there's little dots on those circles like it's a constellation. Now 2 of the letters match up to where the 2 circles are on the map. I think it's a P and something else. But that's as far as I can find on YouTube of anyone getting any close. I had a look at it on the map.
Yeah,
Okay.
I pulled up editor because I'm like, oh, I'm fucking going for a fucking hurl on editor. Love you, editor. Saves me walking. And
Yeah.
and I found it very hard to sort of track what they were talking about on the video. So plenty of mysteries going on in the old Sakau.
there is.
Queen
Well, if
Peasant,
anyone
that
else, yeah,
explains why
comes
the
across things
water's
like that.
contaminated. Zombies under the ice.
It does. But yeah, if anyone comes across them, definitely send that in too. I want to, yeah, if you come across any clues
Yeah.
or work it out,
But,
you want to know.
The swan's on a piece of ice somewhere. He's hanging on one of the ice shelves.
Yep.
I haven't found it yet. I've looked for a few. I thought
Tick the letters at the letters at the water taps. Tick. A lot of them are names of devs.
yeah,
Are they?
yeah. So
Yeah.
one is My Barky. That's the resident BI or DayZ dog that they have in the work environment to make the atmosphere, chill. They got a
Oh.
I don't know if you call it a service animal, but an office dog that just chills in the office.
That's cool.
A lot of them are the names of the devs across them. I don't know what this one has. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I made it real little. This one's got NER, either a 6 or G. Nagovo. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
thought it was for a good time call, like on the inside of like toilet box.
yeah, for a good time, play this game. But
Insert in hole here.
but there is a whole heap of stuff. Um, yeah, either that now, or you can just DM it to me, and I'll push it through that way. So yeah, people are still unraveling the mass amounts of Easter eggs that are in this new map. So have you see anything that's weird? See anything, especially on official, that's out of place? Screenshot it. Send it to me, the DMs. Put in my my Discord. Because the worst comes to worst, we'll bring it all up on here and continue the discussion.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
curious too.
Yeah. But absolutely wicked, Mr. Q. Mr. Q. Absolutely wicked. Get out there and get some Easter egg hunting, people. We want it. Smiley, what's your news today?
I sent you a little TikTok.
Yep.
Little TikTok for this week. Yes, I was a little bit behind on my
Oh, you went away.
homework.
That's fine.
Yeah, a little trip. Had a little trip in Thailand. It was very nice. And yes, so I sent you one because it's just one of those things like the timing. Yeah, it's not the most spectacular. Well, I think it was spectacular. Just the actual timing. So anyway, you roll it. We'll have a look. It's in your little DMs there.
Alright, let's see if we can get it out. I'm just going to watch the sound because we're being struck due to naughty sounds. It's alright. We're working through it. We're
Naughty
working
sounds.
with TikTok and Twitch to see if they can unite and make one big thing for our podcast only. Be
Yeah.
heavily disappointed if they don't. Alright, give me 6. The bloke just left there, all on his own now. That is the worst. Isn't that the worst? when everyone in your group dies, and you're the one who has to pick up all the fucking pieces.
It's just that first part though, when he's got this perfect aim and then he just happens to bend down. It's almost like I've got to bend down and tie my shoelaces. Like he's obviously making something, like crafting something, and right when he bends down, he just like dodges it, and then he goes to shoot him again when he's down, and he happens to stand up right at that moment. He's like, boom, misses it again. It's like, what the fuck? The timing, the absolute timing of that one. But yeah, then the other dude comes in. I don't know if that's his friend or not. I don't know. Just another dude comes in the back door. And it's like, okay. Then they take each other out. It's just like nice messiness of DayZ. I love it. Just that whole unpredictable.
And the scrappiness, where it's just panic fucking mode.
Scrappiness.
Everything was all set, beautiful, until the first trigger pulled,
Yep.
and then all hell breaks loose.
It all goes to shit.
It all goes to shit. Who was
Yeah.
our creator on that? Let's give a little. It was.
Yeah, that's tactical.
Tactical AR on TikTok.
Yep. Tactical AR. Big shout out Tactical AR.
See if we've got to give some love out there. Yeah. So, have you got any clips or anything
my
like
little-
that?
my-
Send it to Bruv. She's the official TikToker. She's the head TikToker of TPP. Fuck, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, send them to me. Send them to me. So then I don't have to go hunting because I spend way too much time on TikTok as it is. I'll save up at least like an hour every day of my life.
Every day of your life. That's called grazing TikTok. Now you can say it's part of my job. It's part of my job here at the TPP. Yeah. Just social
Oh, I can
justification.
claim the hours, can I? Oh,
You
nice.
can claim it on whatever you want. I pay tax, so you can claim it on that. We're officially a business. We are a little high up here
Yeah.
on the studio. We're gonna float this thing round too. Mr.
Oh, night scale speeder.
That's it. Mr. Scale Speeder out of here. We appreciate you, bud. We'll catch up next time. Hello, Mr. Joe Scarfogle, Foxy Pode. Welcome, welcome.
Morning, Josie.
All right, so that's business. That's all the business taken care of. Now we get down to the bulk. Our discussion this week is going to be the update that just cracked. Hope everyone had fun time updating your servers. There's about 15 files that need to be changed. Probably just like, oh shit.
What? Wait, what? Sorry, I was reading Josie's comment and I'm all like,
That's it.
you know, when he puts those comments in, I get all funny for a second, so I was in
You get all fun- He's talking about your legs. He's like, it's snowing and you're the one who got your legs out. See, I told you your legs would be distracting, didn't I? Start of the show. I said, you got introduced first because of the legs.
Okay, so there's a update thing. I
Yeah,
have
so
to
they
wait, what?
they did their patch 4, I think it is. 1.26 patch 4. They added in new areas into the Sakal map. They updated a whole heap of stuff. I am sort of pleased and not pleased with the update. So they added in, from what I read this morning on Sumrex Twitter post, there's a new mission in the geothermic plant somewhere. He was talking about a giant fan that needs to be turned on. I would have set up the teleport there and go and explore it but I only read it literally half an hour before I jumped on here. But a giant fan and something to do with the piping in Sakal. He said to follow the thread to actually see what was going on and to explain more. I'm not sure if he's going to slowly release it over time. But yeah.
That's quite interesting because I thought all of the buildings in the power plant, most of them you couldn't enter.
You couldn't until the update. So I believe they've had a massive refresh over there. There's a field hospital. I haven't had a chance to get over there myself physically, and I didn't even get a chance to actually have a good look. I was just like, yeah, an update, I'll check it out later. But then when he hinted that you could turn on a giant fan and stuff like that, which is obviously turning on the thermal plants, which may be powering areas somewhere else in the place.
I was going to say, fan equals power, so we're powering something. So what are we
Yeah.
going to get power to? Imagine if everything just lit up, like we actually had electricity.
In the streets and
Imagine.
shit.
Street lights.
Yeah.
You could use the stoves. Put hot on the electric stove.
Fridges.
The full server lighting up in power. That'd be fucking hectic.
At Christmas time too, it'll be like, you know, a full-on winter Christmas with like, you know, lights everywhere. And
Yeah.
I just went to a different place, a shopping mall.
Yeah, that's it. Foxy says you still can't get inside any that you couldn't before. I think that thread is just another dev explain how real life geothermal plants works, and one they reference from looking at it now. Yeah, I'm going to have a bit more of a dive into it. That'd be devastating, it's not. But I'm sure he said there's a massive fan in there. Not sure. Going to have a little bit more of a dig, but we appreciate you bouncing that back. Switching the power on to defrost the snow so we can have summer cacao. Get the defroster on. Maybe it just give you the ability to be able to cook. It's just a fan is fan forced oven. You can just put a few steaks in there. Instead of 3 steaks, you can now cook 4.
But
it could,
imagine though if they in like snow the environment, not so much like on the other maps, but Sakau with streetlights on at nighttime with it snowing, how beautiful that would look.
yeah,
Oh, that would look amazing.
that'd be sick.
Wouldn't it? It'd
Restoring
be
power to the
dreamy.
map. That'd be fucking.
Dreamy.
That'd be pretty hectic for the RP servers and stuff like that.
Well,
Just pay your bill or I'm switching the power off.
Yeah, you could have gangs going around knocking on people's door.
That's
pay
it.
your money. Or we
Hand over your
switch off
money,
your
we're
power.
taking over the electricity, A2 Amigo. So,
Sweet.
we're going to have to dive a little bit more into that. They did add a few military checkpoints. I've seen the military checkpoints. Very cool. Very Livonia style, where they've just taken a normal town and then they've militarized the pass-through of it. So, looks quite
some
cool.
tents and stuff.
Yeah, some tents and stuff. I couldn't tell you what's in the loot. I was playing my server and I didn't realise I had to update the map group pos. So no loot spawned there. So I got no idea what actually rocks up. So, but looks pretty cool. Going to be another teleportation zone. We'll have to touch base on that next week, where we'll just go and visit the alien cave, the power plant, and the outpost. So be prepared for that. We're going to go for a little mission. We're not walking. We'll have teleports. Fuck walking.
We don't walk.
But the biggest thing...
Excursion. I'm
Excursion.
trying to think of the word.
Excursion. That's it. I want your permission notes off your mum, signed, please, and your bus money.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest things that... I'm not sure if it's a good or a bad thing, is they changed the peninsula between the military section of the island, the Little Italy, and the mainland. Now it's easier to get across via the ice sheets and boats. So the land bridge has been pushed aside as the bottleneck of the land access.
Right.
Yeah.
Which-
I need a visual.
I don't have the teleporter. Actually, I wonder if iSurvive is updated, because I'll be able to see it off iSurvive. No, they haven't. So when you went through the middle section, actually, you can't see it from here. Why did I put it here? I should have put it over the peninsula. We'll be able to actually look. So the land mass is directed over that direction. As you can see below us, the ice is a lot more solid. It's in larger sheets, rather than where it was a lot more broken up. So to traversing across from one side of this city to the other, you're only really touching the water 3 times to get right across. So what they're trying to do is get movement on the actual ice sheets.
Oh, okay.
I can understand that, because I don't want to get on ice sheets. It's just far too cold. It's way easier methods of travel. But in a pinch, I can get it, I understand why they want to push movement over the ice sheet. And it makes more sense to have more ways to get in than just having to jib across the land bridge,
Yeah, 100%. But are they trying to make the bunker worth, or maybe easier because it's not as worth the hassle? Obviously, yeah, I don't know if Brother has. Q, you've done the bunker, the Sakau bunker.
Oh, yeah,
Well-
you took me there on an excursion.
Oh yeah, we took you on 10x.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I think it's quite easy.
I think it's
I
quite
really
easy.
do. I don't think it's that hard.
I don't
So I
even
don't
think it's
understand why
worth
they'd
it.
want to make it easier. Well, especially now because they've also dropped their loot down as well, so you're not getting as much loot out of it.
Yeah,
What? Wasn't it sucky to start with, and then like, and now they've dropped it down even more. So it sounds like they're trying to get more action over there, but they're not realizing that maybe there's less action because it's just not worth the loot that's there.
Well, no, the loot that's there is pretty bloody good, and it was spawning a lot. Like you could get easily 2 sets of MVGs. You'd walk out with a VSD, a KAM. Uh, like you
you
would walk
group a
out
group
with
of
more
three could
guns than
come
what you
out
could
kitted.
carry. Yeah.
Okay. So then, so they've dropped that though,
Yeah, so only like
Yeah.
maybe one and a
reduced it.
half team can get kitted now. But
Which
my
makes more
One and a half.
sense.
yeah, but my biggest point is: are you going to go to all the hassle to get the keys, get the briefcase, blah blah blah, when you can get unofficial, you can get a spark plug, grab a boat, and go get an M4 in peace and quiet.
See, now, part of that actually irks me as well. So being able to jump from map to map to map, and how hard, fairly hard it is to get M4 on official in Chinaris. Now you just need to come to Sakau, get with your spark plug, jump in a boat, and grab an M4. So is that almost killed off the whole idea of going to the toxic zone in Chinaris because it's just so much easier
Oh,
to get from Sakau?
sugar! I didn't even put that one under my radar. That's an absolutely fantastic
That's
point.
a very good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Chinaris is a MBC kit. It's diving into the contaminated zone on the coast. Fuck, I never even thought of that. You're a genius, Q. I'm going to do that on my official character now.
Yeah.
Before they change it. But no, fucking...
Well, they have in this patch decreased the amount of loot that spawns in those containers.
This is the thing. I understand it because I do it. The knee-jerk reaction to corruption to the flow of your server. These guys have played my server before, and they don't even give me feedback anymore, just in case whatever they tell me gets changed because it's too easy.
Yeah.
And sometimes, in that perspective, it's me going, "Oh fuck, I didn't take into account of that sort of situation happening." I try and run through as many
that's-
scenarios
yeah.
as possible, and it looks like that's what DayZ is also doing. They're knee jerking.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
and that's like with any game, with any new update though, they have to work out the balance, don't they? Like usually, and it's the players because especially the hardcore players that know every inch of everything. Um, in a way, I guess that they would rely on them to give them feedback, and it's we're really the testers, aren't we, when it comes to launching something new, and then they'll continually tweak it to get that balance. So don't say anything, in other words.
Yeah, or say all positive things like, "Yeah, she's good, she's beautiful, spot on."
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
well,
that's a very good point, Q. I
I
never
don't-
even considered that. I always went the other way. Always went go get the easy loot on Chinaris, come across to the Hearts of Cow.
well, to be honest, I don't even know why we need the NATO weapons on Sakau. Why wouldn't you just leave it with the Russian-style weapons, and then if you wanted those NATO weapons, it gives you an excuse to go to Livonia or Chinaris. That way it makes the maps a lot more interplayable. Because I figured that's
Yeah.
what they were trying to do with the clothing systems and having certain clothings in certain maps. Well, why wouldn't you do the same thing for your weapons? you're having your certain weapons and your certain maps. That way you're creating playability throughout your maps.
Is there
Maybe
a...
you should get a job on the dev team.
That's it. That's
Q.
what. That's
Jesus.
what. Hey. That's why I got him on the podcast. Don't you start putting my
Oh,
team
that's
away
why
to
he's
be
here.
I.
I've been
I've got a
wondering for
valuable team
years
on my
why
podcast.
he's here.
Valuable team. But that's Why haven't they? There is no real NATO map, is there? It's all Russian based and Sakal is even Russian based. There's no American style map.
No. And it feels like the containers were just thrown in just so they can be like, oh, now we've got a reason to put NATO into Sakal. When I don't think it needed to be there in the first place. It really didn't.
No.
I think it was just a rushed afterthought that I don't think suits.
Do you think it's? Do you think it's in a later update and they've just slapped it in so people didn't say the old "Where's our M4?" Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think they even thought of it as a later update. I just thought it was a last minute shit. We need to put the M4s in.
Yeah.
Do you think it was just whacked in there?
So we didn't get a complaint.
Well, I mean,
A lot
that's
of
how
people.
it feels.
Yeah. Well, the M4, as Bruv knows, is a very popular item. She actually ran a little experiment where she changed the name to just M4 of her servers, and it got flooded. I still can't believe that. And frothed. M4 little death match, as long as it had M4s in it, people just went ballistic for it.
Yeah.
Does that mean that the M4 holds more than just its gun reputation? Is it is it like a badge of honor? And has now, like Q said, Sakal taken that badge and made it easier?
Oh, we can't have that.
No.
It's the purpose of my server.
Yeah, that's,
Get on that.
that's it. M4 PvP.
Might be in trouble. M4 PvP. Non-existent anymore. Just go to Scout.
Noah, name your server just the M4's tip.
That's hilarious. Papa, we were just, we don't have a guest today, we're just talking about the experimental, the update that came from experimental. The new areas added in. Why we think they got added in, some of the new stuff, the checkpoints, the peninsula. But yes, it's definitely a half-built or a half-finished story on Sakal. I'm
I think
glad.
that's on
was
purpose,
mentioned,
though.
wasn't it? Yeah, it was mentioned that, like, when they released it, wasn't it? That there was, like, there was going to be more things to come. Like, it wasn't, like, that's it, it's complete. It
No,
was
that
more
was
like,
unofficially.
It's
Unofficially, we heard that.
he's the start of his adventure. Well, unofficially in inverted commas,
Yeah.
unofficially. It, yeah, but I mean, we were just talking about that a couple of weeks ago, though. That, would we do all the little things and then we would just get bored? You know what I mean? Like, would we do all the little adventures or the little what's the word? The little
Missions,
missions.
quests.
Thank you. Quests. Oh, look, they're all coming out now. Yes, quests, missions. And then we'd like, okay, done. So, are they maybe just going to, continuously give us things like in dribs and drabs, more little things to locate and find, and like you mentioned, like the fan thing, maybe that will lead to something. maybe it'll just keep going.
Maybe it'll
Should be
just slowly
Well-
open it up more and more and more.
From
Yeah,
a marketing
yeah.
standpoint, that is the smart thing to do.
Facts. To
Absolutely.
keep it relevant, yes. To piss the owners off, no. To update my server after the last one took me 5 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, I don't have to do anything with mine though. Like
yeah. No,
my
it's just
M4
a
one
death
though.
match.
Do I?
No, I didn't add any new items in or
Yeah,
anything
right,
like.
so-
What it was a lot of they repositioned everything on the map as everyone saw in the beginning of Frostline's birth. You know, shit was everywhere. It didn't really make sense why you go over the hill from spawn and get a tundra in the hunting areas. Also, if you look at our background, all those raised buildings, all the stuff that has height, especially in the cities and in military areas with cranes, the higher you climb in the map on official, the better the loot is in the area.
Right.
So where a lot of people avoid the cranes and stuff like that, especially in the cities down on the island, the military cities, that's where you'll find the highest tier loot available without hitting the bunker or jumping on the boats. So they're starting to
didn't know
recognise
that.
that climbing up is dangerous. So you're getting that risk and reward aspect.
I wonder if that's across all maps or whether that's just strictly for Scowl.
Let me see if I can find it. Spawns, repositions, fixed placement of sea ice around the mouth of Rocket Bay. Anyone know what Rocket Bay is?
Rocket Bay's on the Lindley, I believe.
Okay. No. No, it's
Yeah,
in the official.
Doesn't say, does it?
No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say that it was right across the map. I'm sure it was just Sakal that got that raise above everything. So worth climbing up.
Well, that's
Yeah, those cranes and stuff.
it's a bit of a shame. It is a bit of a shame because I would like to see that be introduced into Shanaris and stuff because there are a lot of cranes and tall buildings and stuff in Shanaris that it's almost pointless going up.
Yeah. I think there's
Yeah.
a lot of aspects from all maps that need to be combined. Apartments with spawnable loot in it for Chinaris, like Livonia has. A combination of their ideas would be good. I went through the bunker. Are these new areas required? So I can definitely see the facelift in the power plant, as it's a key POI. The military checkpoints are good, but I think they've killed a little of the flow of the map with the closing of the gap between the hardcore military area and the actual main island. I think that's going to kill a lot of that, action. When you went through the land bridge and had to go through that land bridge, you were forced to, like in the early days, especially in OG official, we stressed going across the land bridge. I mean, when we were on communities, it didn't really matter, but especially when I did it on official straight run one person, that area we had a lot of firefights in that strip. Is that now going to lose have we lost one of the established PvP zones for Sakal? Now that the peninsula has lost its, bottleneck.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how easy it is to hop the ice. Yeah,
And how
it's
much?
all risk and reward. Are you gonna die
Yeah.
from the risk dying from the cold and shit, crossing the ice rather than die to players crossing the land bridge? You know, is it a give and take?
Oh, no. I
How
take it.
much colder do you get on the ice?
So to give you an idea, on my server, there's a. You can just see it from here. So edge of the city over there. There's an island that just sits out there. You can just see the trees in the background. So that's a POI that I have out there. Now I've crossed from that corner to that island, full heat buff, winter gear. Didn't lose a single. By the time I got to the island, my heat disappeared. So all I did was then redo my heat, collected my goods, and went back across. So no health, no damage. It would have been easier this way because I had to do a little extra swimming to actually see a better track. But really and truly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in the water, and it was literally from the edge of the ice, run, jump, and I was majority there, and then I just quickly climb up. So it's not.
Okay.
It's not very hard to cross the ice.
Okay, so yeah, that would have to be tweaked
Oh, I don't want to drink.
for them to
Don't
then
drink.
make it have that full, like Q said, have that full risk and reward type thing.
Yeah. That,
Otherwise, it's just going to spread everyone out.
well, that's what I couldn't understand. That's the only thing I disagreed with the peninsula being upgraded. You are going to. You have something on a DayZ map that no map has, and that is a literal land bottleneck. You are going to concentrate people to trap people, interactions, wars, people just blocking it off with fences just to shit people. You know, that key area is now somewhat lost.
Or do you think that maybe people complained
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
and they changed it?
Yep.
Yep, that would
Was
have to
his-
be it.
But you're 100% on the money. It goes down to the negative feedback they get. You know, a lot of the time we don't give positive feedback. Well, I don't think there's even a spot for positive feedback. You can go, hey, yeah, this is pretty fucking cool. Like a lot of people make videos. They you know, there's a lot of stuff on X. There's a lot of stuff on you know, a lot of the social platforms praising this sort of stuff. But if it's not in the bug tracker, how does it get weighed up against what's coming into the bug tracker? It's like the infected. Bring back the
On it.
infected that were hectic. Make the land bridge great again.
Hashtag that. Yeah, all right, we're all making TikToks. Hashtag.
Make the land bridge great again. That's it. Put some sharks in the water. Give us, you know,
Yeah.
something that'll just munch players. You leave it as is. Don't wreck your map. Your map's gorgeous, but
Well, I mean, well, make the water. As soon as you touch the water, that's it. Your heat buff's gone.
Yeah.
Or more toxic. Maybe because,
What-
you know, you got, like Queen mentioned, you got some dead zombies in there. Maybe as soon as you go in the water, you're going to have some sort of disease, man.
yeah. But then, how do you work fishing into it?
Yeah, right.
I think just losing the heat buff instantly because that's more realistic. Like, there's no way you
Yeah.
can go swimming in an ice-filled water thinking that you're going to stay warm for more than 5 minutes. Geez, hypothermia kicks in less than that.
Yeah, that's right.
And I want to know if you're wearing one of those massive big puffer jackets and all that woolen gear and stuff, and you're jumping in, how the fuck are you getting out of that water? Up, pulling yourself up on a ledge, like, no.
Like wearing a quilt while you're swimming.
Yeah, a doona wrapped around you. A duck down doona, and you're jumping in, wrapping that around you. Good luck. Out. Like, sort of, maybe they like that. Jump in the water. You're not going to have the stamina to get out and lift that.
Yeah. So it needs a little tweak. Once again, I'm going to hold on and see where their direction goes. I want to see what the next patch is and see where they go from that. Definitely follow Sumrak on X with his threads. See if you can find some more information. But yes, that's the latest and greatest for Sakau and the mysteries of DayZ and how they work. So, has anyone got anything they want to add on to that?
Yeah,
It's just...
so...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. So, I built my first base for the first time on Sakau. And
Congrats.
It came... Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I did
But
too.
it was a hell of a lot of work compared to what it was with the clothing changes. Like, a hell of a lot. It took me well over an hour to build a flagpole
Oh, because
Fuck.
the reduced
because of the reduced
Like,
sizes
how
of
much
everything.
sizes.
Like,
of
you're
your
only
pockets,
carrying
yeah.
one log now.
Yeah, I
It
found that
doesn't-
when I was
yeah.
on a base, when I was building my base, that I actually had to double bag. Like, I had one big bag and another bag on me, both empty, so I could at least carry 2 logs without being slow
Yeah, see,
mo
I'm like-
Joe.
Well, the unfortunate thing that I see is yet again the distance between building a base and breaking a base down is widened even further now because they've made it even harder to build the bases and still so easy to raid.
Mm. Yeah,
You're
definitely
wondering then,
good point.
is it going to be worth it, or is it going to be more soul crushing because you've spent so
Yeah.
much, like twice as much time building this base just to have someone come and just tear it down in 5 seconds? You're like, is it going to be worth
Yeah.
it? Base building?
Yeah, official-wise, you'd be able to
That's right.
find enough supplies to crack somebody's base quite easily compared to the ability for one person to put up a secure base. When looking through the numbers and seeing how that was done, I actually reduced all my explosives. So you have to go you have to teleport off the map to get the actual explosives because I didn't like the fairness in how easy it was to raid compared to how much of a struggle it was to build. And all I did was put 2 gates up, and it fucking took me ages.
Oh shit!
Ugh,
Well,
see,
you
that's
just
yeah.
you just see my compound. I'd spent a good fucking 6+ hours yesterday building.
Yeah, I think
Damn, Daniel. Yeah, I'm moving in.
Yep. So I think what they need is like a lot of games have taken in, like a log carrier, like the ability to have some sort of cart, wheelbarrow, something that you use to be able to
Yeah.
move stuff from a small distance. It could only listen. It just had to have the log plank and metal slots in it, like the truck. It doesn't need to be in storage wise or anything like that, but just something specifically that I can take with me, I can put down, that's got a large amount of space, but I can go collect, I can push this thing around the town and collect enough building supplies to be able to build a base. I don't have to grab a
That would
log,
be awesome.
walk all the way back, grab sheet
Yeah.
metal, struggle to get that back because you can't put it anywhere.
Yeah. There's something similar to like Sons of the Forest that have like a little wooden wheelbarrow sled type thing that you could craft.
Yeah, see, they do it well.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's the forest where you've got that other the guy that's been blasted and you get to just tell him what to do.
Yeah, you have to write him notes and stuff.
Yeah, you
That's
have to
a fun
write him
game.
notes. See, that's a cool
Yeah,
that
yeah.
log sled
Yeah.
thing is beautiful and so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noah
Yeah,
just
it's
mentioned
simple.
it.
And it wouldn't be hard to implement.
On it.
Yeah.
On it says, I think Mark influence may push them to improve base building as he made quite a few videos on the subject long before the work. Where I think Mark's biggest advantage is going in. Is the point he's a little bit more in touch with the player base. I know he's heavily PC, but he's still more in touch in the fundamentals of the game and what it needs.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, see, pallet trucks in the game, done. Sorted. 100%.
Or even give us a working wheelbarrow. There's plenty of wheelbarrows around.
I just
I
want
like
a
the
wheelbarrow.
wheelbarrow idea.
That'd be cool. It means you couldn't... You'd have to pick it up and actually push it, but you see you've infected, you could just drop it and it would just put it down. Yeah, you know, you couldn't throw it or anything like that. It was just something you could just keep in your base and go, sweet, I need some supplies. Hey, I'm going to keep some supplies in it in case I get raided.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
as well, because you'd have that slow, because it'd be heavy, so like when you're carrying like a barrel, and so it would also bring in that whole risk and reward thing that we love,
Yep.
because you would be walking slow, so you have to try and make it from A to B, like you said, avoiding Z's, but players as well. Like, that's some good stuff that
Or-
you're carting around there.
Or
That'd be
even if it
fucking
gave
awesome.
you, you know, maybe it whatever stamina you had, whatever you could run, it gave you half that. So you could, you know, pick the handles up and do a little scoot to try and get your butt away, and then find a place to put it down and then engage. But just a small amount of little burst you can get around the corner, or like when you've got no stamina and you seem to run for 3 steps and then go back to walking, then run for 3 steps and then
Yeah.
walk. Like that sort of would be spot on. Absolutely spot on.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it. Time to harass
Or
them.
even for Sakal, it'd be like a sled,
Yeah, sled.
you know, that you drag along. Yeah.
Like they have with a rope on it.
Drag behind you.
Yeah, like they have the rope on it. There's a guy I watch that does Alaskan camping and stuff like that, and he's got one of them.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, honestly, we come up with the best ideas on here, just saying.
Yeah,
yeah,
agreed.
on it. Can just imagine how salty guys will be after loading up a wheelbarrow with sheets and getting domed from nowhere. Yes, I
Yeah.
finally got my base built. Oh God, red screen.
And imagine, like, sourcing all that gear to you all the time you spent. See, that would be awesome, because it'll give you, like, it'll give you your own little personal missions. And that's what I love about DayZ. Like we were talking about, the best part of DayZ is creating your own little adventures.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Mission
that's a good
style.
idea.
That's what I've enjoyed about playing Sakau offline. Is I got a character, I've got a little base, but I've been doing a lot of wandering. Just what's that? And just having a good look at everything. Like some of the detail in. I found an industrial area, but it had 2 sheds that are like caged in, and it looks like a full workshop. But just the detail in the assets that they've used and changed to get the look from these old assets that they've got is just, just a spin out. Like it gives me ideas.
Yeah, I definitely think they've done such an awesome job about making Sakau feel like it's a lived-in apocalypse.
Yeah, I think they got that right compared to
Yeah,
Chinaris or Livonia.
yeah,
Just the little
definitely.
details around the houses, that extra little, sort of clutter and stuff around the houses and stuff. I love that.
And the paper and, just the rubbish where you can see no one's bothered about picking up, World Environment Day isn't happening anymore.
Yeah. Clean up Australia Day.
Clean up
ain't
Australia
happening
Day, as we
anymore.
put it. All right, so we're going to come to the end of our show. We're going to do a little bit different. We're going to ask chat a question. our show now ends with a variety of mini games. We have a deathmatch mini game, we have a destruction derby mini game, and we have a boat with crossbows pirate mini game. And we would like the chat to choose, but who gets to choose needs to answer a question. This question's not a very hard one, but it's a trick question. Name the 3 maps on console. So anyone in chat that would like to answer that, they can then choose where we go and battle it out. Just kill Q. Never. He has got his jacket on, so it'd be a bit easier. Mr. Noah, that is not the correct answer. It is not Livonia, Chernarus, and Sakau. That is not the names of the maps. On it? Nope. Chernarus, Livonia, Frostline's got it. Correct. On it is absolutely on it. The actual name of the map is Frostline, as same as Livonia's mission name is Enoch. So, a little fact for you out there. That's why we call Frostline Sakau, because its mission's name is Sakau. So, if you look at it, the only one that's named and has the same mission name is Chernarus. Mr. Red Eye Nation, you're not late, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so, little trick question in there. The actual map for Sakau is Frostline. And the actual reason it's called Frostline is that's the line of Earth that is completely iced up in a snow region of the world. There you go. We're learning things here.
We are learning.
We are learning.
So does Noah get to... Noah then gets to... Oh, no, he...
No,
on it, sorry. Gets to choose
On it, you get to choose. Would you like us to go
Oh, and he gets to jump
deathmatch?
on too on it so we can kill you.
Yep,
Let's
you can
go.
come on too. So we've got Pirates games for the win. All right, we're going Pirate. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to join us for Pirates, you've got to look up the Peasent Podcast Studio server. You'll load into a lobby with a tower of clothes. Over near the tower of clothes, you'll find this particular boat. If you jump into the back of it and log in and out, you will actually teleport to the right areas. You'll have to go one at a time. Otherwise, you glitch out, bruv. So either let Q go. You can stand there. You just got to make sure he logs in, logs out, and teleports away before you. That's why we did 2 seconds. So, yeah, you can jump on if you want. We've got 8 spots that we can battle boats. Yeah, you should be right now. 8 spots you can battle. The Peasants Podcast is the... There he is. He's in. Fire away, bruv.
Yep.
So if you want to come and jump on it, grab a boat and have a little scrimmage with us, you're more than welcome to. As I said, you'll end up in a lobby. I believe the lobby... Actually, I think the lobby's up here. Sure I did it on the big city. Somewhere around there. This is how easy it is. This is teleporting on console. So we just go back to our Sakau server. And back we go. Rightio, ladies and gentlemen. Grab yourself a spark plug and some fuel.
Alright. Who else is joining us? Should we wait a minute? Is,
Yeah, we'll give a
Noah
minute.
and On It and everyone coming on?
I'm not sure. Pick your
I'm
boat.
gonna go this one. Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, here comes Noah.
the idea of pirates is you and your boat are one. That is one life. So either your boat dies, you fall out of your boat, or you die and you lose. Last man standing. On its loading up DayZ now, so be in a sec.
Oh, nice. Anyone else want to join us? Jump in?
Might prep a couple of boats. Just so they don't have to worry about it. So, Mr. On It, when you load up, as I said, you'll spawn into an area where we had our tower of clothes. You literally have to find that particular boat, which is right next to it.
That's noisy.
You jump in the back of it, and you just log in and out. Take me too long to load up. See, we're gonna do this every week. So if you're keen and you're keen watching and want to get involved, definitely come.
It's 1:30 a.m. Okay. Yes.
He's quiet.
Yeah.
He's got to be quiet.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be up.
Just got out of bed.
Kick his
I'm
ass.
freezing. I'm sitting here half naked. Fucking cold as fuck. I'm freezing my balls off, God.
We'll stay in bed.
Hurry up.
We'll stay in bed.
Yes. No. I want to go back to bed.
Oh,
Alright. Yeah.
superior strength.
Curious. You thirsty? Benzin. Gib mir Benzin.
Yeah, that one's got plenty of fuel.
Can
If
we
everyone's
start?
coming in, I'm gonna get top for you then. I will not participate.
Can we start?
No, because we're waiting for somebody else to come in. Waiting for On It.
Hello?
I'm at Petro
Hello.
Dock. So you come into the dock, there's like a tall tower
Why is
with
this
clothes.
quiet?
This is the boat you want to look for.
Quiet.
No, we're not starting there. This one here.
Fucking.
Jump in the back of it. And log out. And then log back in. Yeah, we'll definitely go over you. We've got a few people. And then once you log back and log back in, you should appear here.
Since today you can buy from me stories that I will read for you. Just $50 a story. Yes. $50. And I'll tell you, so I'll read it for you.
Okay, done.
Yeah? Please? Yeah, please do it.
Yeah, I will. I want Cambridge's Thesaurus read to me.
The
Yeah.
fuck is that?
It's like a dictionary, but it gives you the
I'm gonna-
meaning of every word and how to put them into a sentence.
I'm gonna set it in there. I'm gonna set it in.
I'm going to
500
find
500 pages.
1998
$50 for
yellow
500 pages.
pages, and you're going to read everybody's name and phone number. For $50?
I'll do it.
Fuck over. I want that.
500. 500.
No.
I would
500
pay that
pages,
too.
$50.
Yep.
I'll
And
pay you
I'll
50
fucking
bucks
do it.
as well.
That's it.
Yeah,
Entire
500
yellow
pages.
pages.
I don't give a fuck. As long as I get $50, I'll fucking do it. Yeah.
Take you forever.
I don't care. I'm gonna sit here in my room like
Here he
crazy
is.
cunt.
Mr. Onnit's
reading
in.
names.
Hello, good sir.
Yo,
On it.
good evening.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. So, you want to grab yourself a spark plug? Grab yourself a boat. Now, all crossbows and arrows are on the poles in the middle.
Gold.
All you got to do is be the last person standing. Either run them over,
Is there a time?
harpoon
On it.
them.
Can we?
Hey,
Can
he's
we
already
get something
started.
Wait, are we starting?
No, I know he started.
Q-
He's just revving it.
Q-
Oh, is
Q's
there somebody else's
cheating.
boat?
He's in
I'm
the-
sorry,
he's
I
in
think I
neutral.
got plug it up.
I
Just
have a
that-
question. I need to be quiet though. I have a question.
Oh, there's no gas
Fire
in it.
away.
Can we instantly? Can we? Can we instantly go get the crossbow, or do we have to wait?
You can.
Or do we
It's
have
up to
wait?
you if you want to wait to take the crossbow. If you want to just ram people. All I want to see is one person standing at the end. That's all.
I gotta unstuck my boat. Okay.
Oh, I'm terrible at boats, man.
Yep. Blame
Right.
on it. He
Oh
chose.
shit! Oh no! Fuck this. is
All
not
right,
supposed
ladies
to-
and gentlemen,
oh,
start your boats.
Shit! Fuck! Fuck! Shit! Fuck! I'm going forward.
Yeah, just put in neutral and coast. Yeah, well, you're going over there now. Yeah, you're going over there.
Fuck! Alright.
Oh, so you can control it. Oh, amazing.
Alright, no, fuck, shit.
Might have some
I
technically.
hate these spells.
On it, there's a that black boat over there is set to go on the left-hand side. Yeah, if you keep coming round, there's two camo boats and there's a black one
guys.
further up. Are you good?
I'm on yellow health. I'm dying. Can we hurry up?
Well, get out of your
I'm
boat. No one
freezing
asks
to
you.
death.
No one asks you to sit in your boat. Yeah, I'll come around here. You all right?
I'm fucking freezing. I'm gonna freeze to death before the shit even starts.
Good.
I
And
think
I
he's
don't
talking
have to
about
hear
in
to
real
you.
life.
No, I mean a game.
This
On
one.
yellow health.
Oh.
Flash and hell. Heat.
Where is Mr. On
I'm
it?
freezing.
He's in? Yeah, he's got a boat.
Are there no
Hey,
more
hey,
gas
hey,
tanks
hey,
left?
hey, you can't get a crossbow straight off the bat. You can't just...
Yeah, blue
We
cheaters.
haven't even started yet. You can't just sneak out a cross...
Jenny can't do it. We
He's
got
a
gas.
fucking
The
cheater.
black one there, she's ready to go.
Gas on us, huh?
No, the black one's ready to go.
Cool.
Mr. Q on the cheat. Straight off the bat.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a...
Never.
I'm gonna have to get a grenade launcher
It's
for my
modified.
stand so I can blow up cheaters.
Disqualify him. OQ. Disqualified. Get on. You fucking cheater.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, be the last man standing.
I'm
Knock
red
your
hell.
opponents out of their boats. Kill them. Destroy
I'm
their
red
boats.
hell.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna
3.
start. I don't really care. I'm like hell. I'm gonna die anyways.
2.
He's
One.
already started. Cute shot.
Yeah, he's already got a crossbow. He's a cheating bastard. Run him over. Oh.
Come on, no.
And that's why it
Yeah,
needs to be a straight off the bat, not take this crossbows. Rule my fun.
Yeah. 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 Come on, Noah.
Oh.
Yeah. Fucking shoot him. Fucking put them bolts in him. Yeah.
I think Q's wedge, but
Oh, is he?
it's a Mad Max
Oh
boat
shit.
match.
Oh, get fucked.
$5 scratch and 50
Fucking
bucks.
Fucking dark you. Oh, I shot his crossbow. Oh, fuck me, ran out of ammo. Oh, heal me. Hectic. Uh-oh.
Bruv's gonna come back across.
Uh-oh.
Bruv,
Fair.
yeah.
I want to do over.
yeah, do over. Go and smash him and punch the crap out of him since he had the crossbow already. Cheat.
Yeah, cheat.
I ran out of bolts.
Oh shit.
I ran out of bolts. I gotta be quiet as
I was
fuck.
hoping I'd just knock him straight off.
Yeah, I would.
Fucking knock his ass out so I can get some bolts, please.
Oops, oh, I fucked it. Oh, no, I'm good.
Ah. Come on, shoot it at my boat. Oh, motherfucker.
I fucked it again.
That's a great
Fuck
job.
me, mate. I'm
It
fucked.
was a beautiful job.
Oh yeah.
So Q's dealing
Is
with
he in the water?
Q's dealing with another boat on him. He can't get that off.
Yes, yeah.
Suck it.
No.
Oh, he's dead. On it's still available. War's still going. Oh, did he just get done?
Oh, it just got quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. No, one just got shot.
Yeah, he's dead. I think so.
Figers with Hey, Spaz, what's going on? I believe Spaz is the owner from the Zone. Vikers with knockout rounds would be hectic. Maybe we'll have to make another arena. So who we still got? We've got Q. He's in his little pile of boats that he's stuffed up with. Bruv's coming around. I think his engine's
I'm getting
dead.
there. Oh, that one's already got a Sparky. Get in! Let's go!
They got a little team up
Let's be
happening.
pirates. Yeah, we gotta take out Q. So get ready.
Yeah, you
Get
just
ready to
can't.
aim.
You just can't go too fast, bruv. Otherwise, you get sucked out the back.
Yeah, I know. He'll fall.
Oh,
It's alright, just a little. Oh, stalled it. Oh, Jesus! It was like, that looked amazing here.
it needs some ammo. See it.
Alright, get ready.
Here they go.
Uh,
Oh.
oh, you need more ammo? We need more ammo? Oh shit, okay. Okay, hang on, we can't go here. He'll get us. Wait. We'll have
He's
to go
out of
this
ammo
side.
too. He's taking it from your body.
Oh, I stalled it. Oh, if I pull it out, you'll bleed to death. Sure, that's how it works.
Hey, can I kill you?
I've got a fourth party game in the works. We've got this. We've got a small death match, and we've got a destruction derby. Oh, on it's dead.
Yeah, on it died.
I brought some Vikers.
Oh, he passed out.
Ah,
Don't
fuck
pass
you.
out in a
Yeah,
boat, people.
don't bring Vigors. Get rid of them.
Don't
Get
you
them.
like
Throw them in the
Vigors?
water. I don't need them
Like-
here.
Vikers. Vaginas, Vikers.
Vaginas.
If he doesn't like him, good old Viker.
That's it. Now these two are struggling.
Come on,
That's it, bruv.
come on.
Get yourself.
Take it, take it,
He's
take
trying
it,
to unwedge
take
his
it.
boat, but he keeps pushing his
I'm just
boat
gonna
with
join
it.
in on this.
No, you're not. You're dead. You're over. Done. Get out of the boat.
but-
Get out of the boat.
Okay.
I got 2 more to go. That's it.
Keep aiming at me. Oh, whoa. Fuck that.
Suck, he missed.
Blind sack racing. You know, Red Eye. Out of all that, so your thing was Viger tag, nighttime flare gun tag, blind sack
him.
races, parkour trials. I got some wicked ideas. You got pulled up on saying sack.
Nah, because it was like I had a faulty boat. It wasn't me.
It's not that. Oh, there it is. There's the finish, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over. You can cut sick. We've got a winner. Congratulations, bruv. You're our pirate champ.
Yeah, what's up then?
That's it. Legitimately.
Woo!
Legitimately.
Legitimately, totally legit.
100%.
Totally legit. Didn't have multiple lives at all.
Lie would never hurt me.
Plenty of cheating in this game. Plenty of cheating. We'll be segregating
Yeah.
people. Stand behind the line. I'm going to have a velvet rope so you can only be let in under the velvet rope and everything. But ladies and gentlemen, cut sick. Congratulations to bruv.
Over.
who's now a fiend on the water.
Yeah. Feed.
But ladies and gentlemen, you can always check out all our stuff for our podcast. If you want to be a guest, if you want to come and get involved,
Can't kill on it.
hit me
I
up on the
actually like
Discord.
on it.
We appreciate anyone who wants to come on, have a chat, introduce your servers, introduce your coding, introduce your communities. That's what it's all about. Streamer, coder, owner, whatever it may be to do with the console community, we want to explode. Definitely check out the Spotlight, which will be out early next month for DayZ. The Peasant podcast servers open all the time. There's no password, so if you want to get in and check it out, you're more than welcome.
Fish from here.
Check for the lobby.
Oh,
you can see
God.
the areas to get around. Apart from that, I'd like to thank you all for coming out
Are you gonna get
and
mad if,
chatting.
punch you down?
A big shout out to our community in the chat for the absolutely wicked feedback we
probably
get
will.
each and every week. As I said, if you like us to bring up any topics or anything, hit up the Discord. That's the
Give me
best
a
spot
ride.
for it.
Very
But
much
we're probably going to turn into a mess of
Give me a
boats and
ride.
killing each other.
Yes.
Get in.
Um,
Hurry up.
Danke.
But we
gonna
shall
fish 'cause
do
I'm a fisherman.
some
Yes. Hey. Hey.
raiding.
Hey.